The following program is for adult audiences only.
Hey, this is Alonzo Bowden, and you are listening to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
I'd like to first and foremost say rest in peace to Jim Brown.
Jim Brown on the shit show.
Yeah.
Jim Brown. He's fucking dead. How about that?
Yeah, he fucking died yesterday, man.
How'd it happen? You know what?
He died of being an old motherfucker.
That just natural, just fucking went to sleep too.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to go. That's the way I don't want to go. If I could choose it, I would rather get eaten by a fucking shark. Like, I want to know it's coming, you know?
Yeah,
I want to fucking, all right, come on, you know? Jump off a building, something or other. Just like, oh, just fall asleep and then fucking, who knows what could happen, you know? Oh, man, they got to find you. You shit in your bed. That's terrible. Oh, man. I found out Jerry Springer was dead, like, fucking, like, yesterday. I was like,
really?
Man, what?
Yeah, it was in the time we were off.
How the fuck do rich people die of cancer? I thought, right? I was like, man, I'll just make enough money, right? I thought that was, I'm drinking this. Oh, no. I'm drinking oh, man. I was like, I'll just make enough money, man. Rich people don't die of cancer, and then everybody's fucking dying of cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Jim Brown did commentary on the first couple UFCs. I forgot he was an actor. He was in Dirty Dozen, a bunch of other movies and shit. I'd completely forgotten that. My dad and I were talking about him passing away, and I was like, oh, yeah, fuck.
Man.
Great football player.
There you go.
Good UFC commentator for what it was when it started.
Nice, yeah, back when UFC was fun to watch.
Yeah,
When they
yeah, it was fucking crazy.
before they start letting that cunt Bisbing fucking talk about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
God. Yeah, we used to be awesome.
Well, our heart goes out to you, even though you can't hear it. You don't watch the show. He's never going to be a viewer. You know what? He never watched the show. How long was he alive? You said he died of being an old man.
He was 87.
And you never watched the show. You have 87 years.
What were you doing, Jim?
Yeah, what were you doing, man? Come on.
Oh, speaking of UFC, they are going to be in Salt Lake for UFC 291.
Ooh, there you go. Hang out with the Mormons.
It's going to be a fucking crazy stat card.
You can drink a diet Bud Light with 2% alcohol. Fuck.
They're going to have Poirier and Gaethje 2. It's going to be the co-main. I'm super excited for the fight. Not super excited that it's for the BMF belt.
It's not a real thing.
I know, dude.
That's more fake than fucking like amateur boxing titles. When they fight for those, I'm like, what the fuck is this? You guys aren't even pro fighters. What are you giving them a belt for?
Yeah, like
Give me a belt. I'll buy a belt.
It's the Reno Gazette Journal belt.
You're fighting for the Reno Gazette belt. It's just like, I don't know. I like Dustin Poirier too. When he first started fighting, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like this guy. And then he shaved his head bald. Remember when he went bald? And I was like, this guy's not for me. This is not my guy. I don't know. You can't, dude, he looked weird. And I don't like fucking Gaethje either. I think everybody hams him up. I think he's like a hillbilly trailer park fighter guy.
Yeah.
And he just like shows up in camo fucking cargo shorts and is like, I could throw leg kicks. Well, so can everybody else.
When he first came, I wasn't real big on him, you know. I think because the first thing I saw him was The Ultimate Fighter when he did The Ultimate Fighter. He was a coach.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, as dumb as the day is long, dude.
Fucking dumber than a box of stones, that guy.
But, man, he got in there and threw the fuck down.
Yeah, I mean, most dumb people could fight.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit balls.
You ever fought a smart person? Never once in your life have you ever fist fought a smart person. Smart people don't fight. I know. My partner keep telling me that. Ain't never been in a fight. And I'm like, what do you mean? How did you live your whole life without having to punch someone in the face? Well, because I have a brain and I can talk to people and understand. We can express ideas and exchange fucking thoughts. I'm like, really? You don't just hit people? How do you live? Yeah, dumb person.
Yeah,
you see
talking. That's where Anthony has a problem.
You fucking, you never fought a smart guy. I'm telling you, dumb guys know how to fight real good. You hit them real hard, they keep coming. He's a good guy.
Good segue. Speaking of dumb people. Pedophile dwarf spared jail because he's too short.
What? What do you mean? Put him in a kid jail. Oh, fuck. No, don't do that. Don't do it. That's what he wants. That's it. Maybe. Dude, I would have dressed up as a kid if I was him. Like, got the wrong guy. What do you mean? All right, we got to hear this story.
It says the Sun reported that Brian Anthony Bowen, a man with dwarfism from Powys, Wales, not Wells, has avoided prison time due to his small stature after being convicted of inciting 2 underage teenage girls to carry out sex acts. Bowen, 26, was arrested after he contacted 2 children aged 13 and 15 on their Facebook pages, asking them for sex and to send naked pictures. The 15-year-old girl first attempted to block Bowen after he had sent her a message saying, "Do you want to fuck?" He then sent her the message, "I will fuck you for your birthday present." When police arrested Bowen for these harassing sexual messages, they found another message on his laptop to a 13-year-old girl where he described her as fit as fuck and asked whether she had a boyfriend. Directly after his arrest, Bowen claimed he thought the girls were over 16, but he later pleaded guilty to the 2 counts of inciting a child to carry out a sex act.
What does 16 mean? What does that mean? That's still a child?
Yeah. Judge Reese Rowland, who presided over Bowen's sentencing, described the man as small in stature and emotionally inadequate. He also said Bowen would have a very hard time in prison. Well, it's not supposed to be fucking daycare, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's not awesome for anybody, man.
He said that Bowen, who has learning difficulties and went to a special school, was trying to live out some sort of fantasy. For these reasons, Judge Rowland decided to suspend Bowen's 48-week prison sentence. Instead, Bowen was given a rehabilitation order that included a 3-month curfew between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. He will be registered as a sex offender for 10 years.
Well, timeout.
It's a lot to unpack there. Yes.
I got some problems with this, all right? He didn't fuck any of these kids, right?
True.
So I don't think he deserves 4 years in prison. Let's just hold on, okay? Good on those parents to that girl that was like, "Man, this guy's a weirdo. This little dwarf is trying to send me wiener pictures or whatever," and she reported him to police. That's what you got to do, right? Like what? I don't understand. What is he too short to go to prison? Why do they're double dipping? Okay, they're calling him small in stature, but he's already a dwarf. So is he a small one? Is he a double dwarf? Is he like instead of 4, is he 2 feet? How big is the guy?
He's a Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorfs. Well, that's another question I got. He said he went to a special school. Like an X-Men school for dwarves? Like a school full of little guys?
I'm thinking that.
Do you think?
Probably
Well, I mean, yeah, but is there a bunch of dwarves in there? Then we get to, like, imagine if that exists. You just go to the building and they got like 150 of them in there just walking around. Oh, man. That'd be horrifying, dude. You ever went to, like an apartment and, like, roaches scatter when you turn on the lights, dude? Same thing. That'd be fucking weird, dude. Fuck that.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, the thing, and it's funny, that made me think of a Brad Williams bit where he was talking about he performed this show and there's 4 ladies. And
Pop quiz. What does Brad Williams and this little dwarf have in common? I'm sorry, Brad. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yep, you guessed it.
Anyway. Go ahead.
So 3 of the women were in on it, but the 4th one has it's a big long name. I don't remember what it is, but it's Fear of Little People.
Oh.
She didn't know who Brad Williams was.
Sort of freakophobia.
Yeah. So when he came out, she screamed, "Oh my God!"
Oh.
And he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" You know. And then he found out, and he said, "Why are you afraid of little people?" She says, "Well, I'm afraid they're gonna rape me." And Brad Williams says, "It is impossible for a dwarf to rape someone." He said, "Your defense is this."
Yeah, you could literally just he's a little guy. You kick him.
Oh my
I don't know.
God.
Man, I think that's what makes it a
funny
phobia.
as
That's
fuck.
absolutely ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah.
But I don't know. If I was a little person, I'd be mad as hell that women didn't think I could rape them. I might be a rapist just to prove a fucking point. I don't like that shit. You're not going to count me out. I'm not too small to rape. You know? I mean, I'll be in the NBA. I can do whatever I want. I'll be like Mike. Man, goddamn it, I do it. I'll be like Kobe. I can rape. I can do it. I'm a little man. You know what I mean? I don't think you count anybody out. I think it's rude to count anybody out. You know what I mean? I don't dream kill.
I understand the sentiment, but that's pretty fucking cringy, Anthony.
I'm just saying, man. I don't do
Tell
dream
me
kill.
I can't rape.
I don't do dream killing, man. You can do whatever you want, little man.
Oh,
You
my
try
God.
your hardest, man. I guarantee you could get a rape done. You might have to try harder than everybody else, but that's okay, because that makes you special. All right, we're going to put you in a special school with 150 of you little motherfuckers.
We at the Talking Shit Show do not endorse rape.
Or
We at the Talking Shit Show.
little schools full of little people. We don't do that either. I think that's kind of like a concentration camp. I said, you see, I kind of went X-Men school, but really in my head I was thinking they would be in cages. I was thinking we lock them. We don't want them just running around, you know? You don't want them getting into stuff, dude. They got real hands. He's a grown guy, but he's tiny. We can't trust him, dude. No way. Everything's accessible. Like, we got to put the light switches down here and stuff. No way, dude.
Is that a short concentration camp?
It would be a short stay for most of those little fuckers.
Oh, my God.
Well,
All right.
you see, this is what we do on the shit show.
Yeah.
A lot of
I
stereotypes.
was really surprised we were still here this week.
Dude, I'll tell you, they didn't take me down last week. How crazy,
We didn't
right?
get the memo yet. That's what it is. All right. Moving on. Annoyed cows lead cops to fugitive hiding in their pasture, North Carolina town says.
Fucking snitching ass cow. Snitching ass heifer.
Hey,
Snitch.
cows are good people, man.
They're talking to the pigs. You see these cows and these pigs. You see they're getting together. I don't like it.
Says cows are being credited with helping cops catch a fugitive when they led officers directly to his hiding spot, according to the town of Boone Police Department in West North Carolina.
As a reward, maybe they shouldn't eat them.
You're right.
How's about like, hey, thanks, guys. We won't fucking kill you and eat you.
Here's
How about
your
that?
freedom.
Yeah.
Says their motive remains a mystery, but officers suspect the cows were annoyed by the trespasser. The suspect abandoned his vehicle in the area of U.S. Highway 421 and U.S. Highway 221 in Deep Gap and fled into an undeveloped area. Due to the suspect's fast and reckless driving, our officers were not close enough to see exactly where the suspect ran, officials said. As officers began to search the area, they received some unexpected but welcome assistance from some local cows. Apparently, cows do not want suspected criminals loitering in their pasture and quickly assisted our officers by leading them directly to where the suspect was hiding.
Yeah, they made the assessment he was a criminal, too, the cow. They were like,
Yeah.
look at that guy. He's a lawbreaker. That guy, he looks like, see the look in his eyes? He looks like he breaks laws. Hey, let's get him out of here.
This is the 34-year-old man was charged with felony, fleeing, and eluding officers, driving with a revoked license, and disorderly conduct, officials said. Bond was set at $20,000. Obviously, we want to express our gratitude to the cows for their assistance. This opens up all kinds of questions as to the bovines' role in crime fighting, the town wrote.
All right, take it easy. What fucking town is that, dude? We got to get rid of those guys. Take it easy,
It
bro.
is the town of Boone in North Carolina.
I don't know if I'm just driving off into the night. I think if I run from the police, I got a destination. I used to run when I was a kid a lot, and you learn you need a place to go. Because just running don't get you, like, right? You really need, like, you got to preemptively do, like, we're going to do some illegal shit. If shit goes sour, we'll meet up right there. You know, if you don't have that, you're kind of fucked, man. You end up running through the fucking town in the middle of the night, just down the streets. Fuck. It's not great.
I'm not hiding in no cow shit, dude.
Dude, your pocket's full of stolen shit, man. You're just running, looking for a car to jump in. Hopefully you don't get shot, man. You gotta plan it out. You gotta know where you're going. All right.
So this is something fucking ridiculous that could have happened the other day.
Oh, man.
Dude, the conspiracy theories would have been fucking wild.
Ah.
Prince Harry and Meghan allege near catastrophic paparazzi car chase in New York.
Dude, let me tell you this. I don't know why the fuck we care about that nonsense. It's not even a real royal family. They don't have any. Like, I was like, all right, they're like a fucking monarchy, right? Over there, but really not. They're just like a bunch of rich people that kept all the money from when they were basically just the whole country was their slave. And they're like, all right, man, we're just going to keep all this money. I don't think... How is there some sort of a social justice movement for reparational fucking pay and like fucking turning back the clock and going back to what was actually done wrong in history and repaying those people that were really fucked over? But then we all watch this fucking family get married and just eat up their fucking exploits. And it's like these people are just a bunch of just rich dickheads that kept all this money from when they were fucking slave-owning tyrants. Fuck you. Fuck them. Fuck that old lady. I'm glad she's dead. I'm glad she's dead. And I hope that old guy dies, too. I'm like, why the fuck do they bomb the Boston Marathon? What do you got all these assholes.
Right.
Like every rich person that ever was a rich person and all their money that'll ever be is all in this building. We locked down the G7 summit for the world leaders because we're like, hey, man, all these assholes that only have the power we give to them and elect for them are all in the same room. They set that shit up. That's all the money. That's every asshole. That's every guy that needs to pay taxes. Get them. I don't know why are we bombing. Like, what are we talking about? Like, they do that shit all the time. They always just organize every rich person ever and they put them all in a room. That's the craziest thing. Let me tell you what. When you all find out about how many millions of dollars I got, I'm never getting in a room with anybody that's got any money. I'm only hanging out with poor people. I'm never getting in a room full of motherfuckers that are important and rich. It's asking for a fucking HIMARS rocket. You're just asking for one, dude. I don't know. It's just, we really care a whole bunch about all those fucking clowns. And why? Is it just because they're rich?
I guess.
I mean, Lil Wayne's rich. I want to hear about him.
I don't give a fuck about him. But I don't give a fuck about them either. So
at least he makes more sense. I'm not buying any of their CDs. What are they making? They're not making anything. They're just walking around in their stupid little clothes. Fuck them. I don't know.
But can you imagine if they would have died in a paparazzi fucking chase too,
isn't that
like
the one
Diana?
that
That's his mom.
I could just
That would be
serendipitously.
ridiculous, dude.
Almost what they deserve, I think. Right? Like, why do they have paparazzi? I could understand if they invented something, or if they were still selling something, or they actually did something, like they were still the royal family that was in charge of the fucking army that kept the barbarians from coming over here with their axes and chopping off our heads. If that was their actual role, if they did something, but they don't do anything. They're just like, no, we're just rich. We still got all that money, man. Remember when we had all that money? Still got it. And we locked it all up. You guys were starving. Yeah, no, we put it all away. Yeah, we still got it. Cool, you want to see it? You can see it. We'll wear it. And you guys can watch us wear it. And then we're going to lock it back up, though. You can't touch it.
$100 and you can look at it.
Yeah, $100 you can look at it, but you're not going to touch it. You'll never see it, and we're going to keep it forever. We're never going to have any of it. It's just, fuck you. Isn't that the people's money? Isn't that the people's jewels and shit like that? Fuck that lady. Fuck her. Fuck that whole country. You know what? We should go to war with them. Fucking bomb them. Fuck Russia. I mean, at least he's open and honest about being a king and a dictator and an asshole. He's like, yeah, fuck you. I'll poison the newscasters. I don't give a shit. Like, they're acting like la-dee-da. We're just a bunch of fucking Joe Schmoes. But really, it's like, no, you're just descendants and of a brutal line of fucking royal fucking succession. And not only that, but you're still benefiting from it. None of these people are working at Taco Bell. None of these people went out and got a job at Home Depot. Nobody's checking fucking groceries in that family ever. Never have, never will, never gonna, for no reason. Fuck them. That's crazy. Even if you marry, the dude marries some dumb lady and now she's rich and famous just for sucking his dick. That's fucking crazy to me. How do they still have that money? They're not selling anything. They're not. You gotta do something. You can't just keep it, right? We got it. Peasant revolt. We gotta take that money back, man. Peasant revolt. Take them down. Fucking. And they do shit over there that's so crazy. Like, they got Brexit and shit over there. Like,
Yeah.
Why are your people not fucking taking your money away? I don't know. It just seems crazy to me. Fuck them. Fuck them. I wish they would have died.
So, speaking of food, another good segue, Anthony.
Bam.
For not
See
knowing
that?
what was coming.
Speaking of eating shit.
Parents arrested after 10-year-old son weighing just 36 pounds is found searching for food.
Man. That's fucking featherweight, man. That's
Yeah.
flyweight. I do not believe that child's fighting weight. Is what you say, 37 pounds?
36 pounds.
God dang. I got a 7-year-old. I think he's 47 pounds. So, I mean, something's off here.
Yeah, a little bit. It says a Georgia couple have been arrested after their emaciated 10-year-old son was found searching for food in their neighborhood. Tyler and Krista Schwindley were taken into custody and are being held in Spalding County Jail after a judge denied them bail. The hungry youngster, who weighed just 36 pounds, was found by police in Griffin, Georgia, after someone called 911 when he was seen walking to a supermarket to buy something to eat. As a mother, I can't comprehend it. As a human being, it breaks my heart, Griffin Judicial Circuit District Attorney Maria Broder told reporters, according to Fox 5 Atlanta. We aren't releasing any photos of this child for obvious reasons, but I will tell you, the photos are absolutely horrible, and anybody with a human heart who looks at them should be shaken to their core.
God damn it, I wanted to see it!
I know, I did too, because that's
Son of a bitch!
My morbid curiosity.
I've seen 7 came back, bro. Nothing scares me. I'll see a starving kid.
Right.
Come on, let me see.
So then she added, it is my true belief that had he not gotten out of the home, this case would be a very different one. Police described the boy as being thin, with discolored skin and visible injuries, and he was taken to a hospital to be treated for malnutrition and a low heart rate. He is reportedly in stable condition.
So what, he was just like walking to fucking Fred Meyer to get
Something.
to get a burrito or
something
something?
to fucking eat, man.
How did he get money? Just all of a sudden?
I mean,
did
maybe
they just let him out?
Maybe he didn't have money. Maybe he was just going to the store to fucking steal something if he had to.
Raising that kid like a Spartan. You
Yeah,
see that?
fuck,
There you
man.
go.
And when you gotta eat, you gotta eat. It says Tyler Shinley, 46, and Krista Shinley, 47, have been charged with attempted homicide in the second degree and attempted malice murder. They also face cruelty. They also face charges of cruelty to children in the first degree, second degree, and third degree, battery, simple battery, and false imprisonment. An arrest affidavit claims that the couple intentionally did not give the boy food and allegedly kept him locked in his bedroom without lights, toilet paper, or any human interaction. 4 other children found inside the Shinley's home were taken into custody of the Georgia Division of Family and Children's Services.
Sorry, it was just redundant. I mean, he doesn't need toilet paper. You're not feeding him. Why did you put that in there? Who gives a shit? He has toilet paper and you're not feeding him. What do you need that for?
Yeah, I definitely got a point there.
I mean, I'm not going to waste the money. I mean, if you're not going to use it, I'm not going to buy it. If you refuse to wear a shirt, I'm not going to buy a shirt. You know what I mean?
You're not getting a coat.
I'm not going to. Come on, man. What are you talking about? That seems redundant. So they were just trying to kill him. That's what they were doing.
Basically.
Dude, kids are easier to kill than fucking starving him to death. Why would you just fucking Homer Simpson? Just fucking, choke his ass out or something. I don't know. Push him down the stairs. Why are you going to starve him out, dude? Going hungry sucks.
I mean, maybe they
I was
thought...
pretty poor when I was younger, man. Starving sucks, man.
Well, and that also makes me think of the family with the 10 kids that we talked about, that the one got away and the cop came and took them all in custody.
Fucking...
But maybe it's that, like, because they did go and do things with the kids on occasion. They told them don't talk or anything like that, but that kept up appearance of this family that,
Yeah.
But I mean, how could you look at a 36-pound 10-year-old and be like, yeah, everything's kosher in this house.
Everything's all good, man. He's doing fine. He's gonna be a basketball player. He's thin. He's gonna be a sprinter.
He's
real
wiry.
Thin. Yeah, he's real wiry. We might have him do triathletes or something. That's what we were thinking.
But what the fuck, dude?
Well, and I mean, not to be again the mathematical voice of reason here, but I mean, he probably doesn't eat that much. He's only 37 pounds. You got to feed him, right? I mean, it's not that expensive. Why are you not feeding him? Are you trying to, I don't know what your goal is. Are you just trying to starve him to death to see what'll happen? I can understand. I mean, Ed Kemper. I just want to see what it felt like to shoot grandma. Fuck it. I mean, I get it if that's what you're doing. But, I mean, there's easier ways to go about this.
Yeah.
If you just want to kill that kid, I don't know why you're going to take a long time to starve him out, right? Especially if you're watering him. If you're watering him fine, he'll be fine. You could starve for forever. If you could drink a lot of water, dude, you'd be all right. You starve for 90 days, man.
I wonder how the other kids are. Is he just the one that got singled out? Are they older kids? Are they younger kids?
Maybe that was the thing. Maybe he's the asshole, and they're like, you see, this is what we got. 7. We're gonna burn one just to teach the rest of them how to act. You know what I mean?
Well,
sometimes you gotta send a message.
They're 46 and 47, so that would make them late 30s when they had him. So I would think that he would probably be the youngest.
They could have
or
been having
close
kids
to.
for 32 years. So think about that. One kid a year, they could have 32 kids, Charlie. I mean, you got one kid a year, man. Who knows how many kids they have? These people are maniacs.
But you think he probably has to be the youngest, or at least close to the youngest if they had one after.
Well, he did reach 10 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, how long have you been starving him?
Exactly.
That's what I mean. Like, how long have you just been because not since he was born, because he'd be dead, right? You probably only been starving him for like 2 months, 3 months, give or take. I mean, you lose weight real fucking fast if you're not eating anything.
Well, the Turpins, it had been their entire life except for Jennifer, the oldest one.
Yes, I don't know how long you're is it I'm not playing devil's advocate or something, but like, is he grounded? Like, is it a punishment? Did you starve him for 3 weeks? Like, I remember one time I was on a wrestling trip and I lost 8 pounds on a bus ride. Don't ask me how I fucking did it, but I did it. So I'm just saying, like, you can, with dehydration, crazy things are possible. You seen Canelo fight? That motherfucker gained 35 pounds in one day. It's crazy. Like, I don't know, like, what are you really doing to him? Have you been starving him for like 4 years, or is he just being a dick? Like, I don't know. Not that it's allowed. Either way, you can't do it. I'm just saying.
When Anthony got to the destination, they took the drugs out of his ass. That's how he lost the 8 pounds.
Let me tell you what. Let me tell you. I started and I ended, and it worked. That's all I know. Okay? I started, I ended, and it was good.
He had money when he came back, too.
Let me tell you, I was on a trip, I was going, and I came back. We're all good. Don't ask me
I
about...
wasn't supposed to tell these secrets.
Don't ask me about that shit in Terralingua, all right? Don't ask me about that shit in Kansas City. I'm not allowed to talk about it. I went by a different name. If somebody calls me Bob Saget, fucking run, all right? I know he had it already, but I was like, I need a white guy name. So I took that one, man, and then he died. I had too much heat on me. I had to change it. It's ridiculous.
Speaking of ridiculous, damn, Anthony, you are fucking
See
on
that?
it
I'm
today,
on
dude.
on the
You're
Segway,
on
bro,
it
and I'm
today.
riding. That's it.
Okay, our final story of the day is as ridiculous as it fucking comes.
There we go. I like it.
Speeding driver claims his dog was driving to avoid DUI arrest in Colorado.
Fucking deal. Yes. I totally understand his process of thought. Like, fuck! All right, man, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I don't know. I told him to slow down. I don't know. Like, totally makes sense. I would do it if But then it comes the question: why are you driving around drunk with your dog? Don't be an asshole. He can't wear a seatbelt, man. Don't be a dick.
Well, I mean, he can,
right? Like, how are you gonna? He doesn't even have thumbs. He can't grab the little handle if you roll that bitch. What an asshole! All right, let's get into it.
This is a Colorado man is in jail after uniquely trying to claim his dog was driving during a speeding stop. The unnamed driver has been pulled over. Let's try this again. The unnamed driver had been pulled over for traveling 52 miles per hour in a 30 mile per hour zone near 7th and Main Street in the town of Springfield on Saturday when he attempted to switch places with his dog, who was in the passenger seat, the Springfield Police Department said in a Facebook post. The male party then exited the passenger side of the vehicle and claimed he was not driving. The release continued. The male party showed clear signs of intoxication, and when asked about his alcohol consumption, the male party ran. Police officers eventually apprehended the man about 20 yards away from the vehicle, and he was taken to the hospital to be medically cleared before being booked into the Baca County Jail.
Not a good runner.
It was later discovered that the driver, who had been traveling from the Los Animas to Pueblo when he got lost in Springfield, already had 2 active warrants for his arrest in Pueblo, Colorado. He was then charged with driving under the influence of alcohol and or drugs, driving while ably impaired, driving under suspension, speeding 20 to 24 over, and resisting arrest, added the police department release. As for the dog, police teased that despite the driver's claims, it was not at fault. The dog was given to an acquaintance of the driver to take care of while the party was in jail, police said. The dog does not face any charges and was let go with just a warning.
Oh, man. I mean, I feel for the dude. If I appreciate it, though, because if you're going to do it, if you're like, man, I'm throwing this dog in this seat, fuck it, then you have to go. I'm gonna be unflinching. I'm not gonna budge on it either. I'm like, hey, it wasn't me. Like, you gotta give me an open container. That's all you got me on, pig. It wasn't me. I wasn't driving. Trying to send me back on a third strike? Fuck you, man. It wasn't me. It was Spike. I mean, look, you're gonna have to take this for me, man. I got 2 warrants. I got 2 warrants. Oh, ridiculous.
But I mean,
what are his other warrants for, too? I want to know that. What are they stupid crimes, too? Or are they ridiculous crimes? Like, I let a koala fucking, like, drive at the grocery store or some shit. Like, what is the next, like, oh, I fucking had a snake moving my golf cart or some shit. Like, what's going on? What are the other fucking charges?
My teddy bear got busted with drugs.
Yeah, I want to know,
Son of a
like,
bitch.
yeah, what the fuck's going on, man?
But you have to think, like, okay, you've done shit drunk. How long would it take you to switch places with the dog sober?
Sober, I couldn't
how
do
long did it take him to switch places with the fucking dog?
Because I think sober, I wouldn't be able to maintain my bearing. I wouldn't be able to be like, I've got to make you believe it's the dog. But if I was drunk, dude, that's it. It was the dog. I swear to God, it wasn't me, man. Your Honor, it was the dog. What is it, the right hand or the left? I swear to God, it was the dog. I didn't do it. If I'm not drunk, man, I can't take it to the level of commitment that it takes to sell that story, dude. I told him to slow down. I would run, leave the car. You know what? He should have left it in drive. Jumped out of passenger seat. The fucker kept going a little bit. You know, I was got to idle at 10, and then I told him to slow down and just run away, dude. Just get out of there.
I told him to let me out.
Yeah, when they catch him, dude, it's his problem. I don't know, dude. That guy's been drinking all fucking day. I would love to see the dash cam. I gotta see, like, he's just like, no, I swear to God, I wasn't driving. Oh, that's great. And he only ran 20 yards. Let me tell you what, guys. If you're gonna commit to running again, all right, commit to it like you're gonna commit to the dog driving story, dude. Run hard. You gotta run as fast and as hard as you can go, because you're gonna get caught. So you gotta go. I hate these guys that decide to run and they only get, like, 20 yards. They get, like, down the street and the fucking cop just comes, whoops their ass real quick. I've probably only seen 2 in-shape cops in my whole fucking life. 2 cops that were in good shape. And we're in better shape than me. I know they couldn't run as fast. So I'm just like, man, if you're going to commit to running, you gotta fucking mean it, man. Just go. I don't want you to quit running until your fucking feet are falling off. Keep running. When they tackle you, I want your feet still moving. Run it. Keep going. Like, you gotta do it, man. I think more people get away. I hate when people get caught because it continues the stereotypical belief that you're not supposed to run from the police. You're innocent. You're innocent until proven guilty. They're trying to kidnap you. You are 100% of the time supposed to run. That's why they have radios, helicopters, guns, tasers, sticks. They got it all, bro. You are 100. You have nothing. You got shoes. Run. You are supposed to run. You are never supposed to not run. If you think about not running, think it's the same consequence. I'm already caught. They already got me now. What happens if they catch me in 10 minutes? The same thing, you're going to jail either way. Run. We got to exercise these fucking cops, man. Most of these guys can't pass a PT test. We got to run these fuckers like you run the dogs. We got to get them out, get them in the streets. All right. Well, did it say the dog's name?
No, it didn't.
Fuck. What? You know what? We got to start writing these episodes. We got to start writing the news.
Right?
These fucking assholes, they leave out pivotal things. They putting in the fact that he didn't give the kid toilet paper, leaving out the dog's name. That's weird. And why and not to mention, why did they also add that the guy doesn't have a name?
It says unnamed.
Pretty rude. Pretty rude of the mother not to name the child, right? Pretty rude. Just go through your life unnamed. That's pretty fucked up, right? Can you do that? Can you just put no name on there? That's weird. All right. Food for thought. Food for thought there.
All right. And on that note, we'll see you next week.
Next time.
New podcast starting every Tuesday at 8 a.m. or hear previous episodes anytime.
Come on back every week, C-Sweet Poppy. I got what you need.
You can email us at who'stalkingshh@gmail.com. That's 3 H's.
That's it. Email me. I want to read your shit.
You can leave a voice message on Anchor and possibly be included in an upcoming episode. Tell us how much you like it or if you think it sucks.
Leave me a name and number after the beep.
Go to our Facebook page link on Anchor.
You know you like me.
You can also hear us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You know me. I'm on all the platties, dawg.